Morning, darlings. Well, it's as wet as promised, and it's still a bit dismal. It's not as cold as it was, but it's not feeling as warm as I hoped it might. However, I remain determined to at least get something done today. I'm just not sure what yet. I've edited yesterday's video. That's uploading. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I've had a slice of toast. And that's about the summation of my productivity thus far today. Right, well, let's do something. I know what I'll do. I'll go to the loo. Okay, I've moved Officer Crabtree into pole position. What a nice chap he is with his red leather interior and rear sunblinds and heated electric seats. Noisy boys. Okay, so Crab has started good as gold despite not having been started for ages. Good as gold took him for a drive. There's something up with those front wheels. Something really is going on. It is pulling sharply to the right. There's a vibration through the wheel now, even at slow speeds. It's got, the tyres need replacing. We know that. They're a non-matching pair, so I'll book for next week a pair of new tyres on the front. We'll take it from there. He also needs a new rear windscreen, a new rear wiper. That's absolutely wrecked, so I'll get one of those ordered. And there was something else I needed for him that I was going to order, and I can't remember what it is. But there's no point in playing about with Officer Crabtree, really, because shouldn't really be driving him when the front wheels are like that. So let's get the tyres sorted, take it from there. We know he's okay, his battery's fine, he's started, he's been for a drive. So I think change of plan, let's try and get Yvette Carte Blanche up and running. I do need to go to the post office. Let's see if we can get Yvette sorted. Well, first step, make sure this little chap is fully charged. God, really is blowing a hoolie. Blowing a hoolie out there. Right, okay, so we will park. We'll get Crabbers here parked up, and it is time to get Yvette Carte Blanche up and running, or try to at least. Now I'm going to be a bit more organised about it this time, so get everything prepared before actually attaching the top down, because we know that the battery is very flat indeed, and the top down, you've only got one real go with it. If that fails, then I'll get my big boy's toolkit out, dig the battery out, stick it on a trickle charge. Right, let's go and do this. Okay, you lot are now inside Yvette Carte Blanche. Right, pull the bonnet, let's get that all ready. Okay, obviously you can only see the bonnet at the moment, but you can hear me, and that's what matters. So, I've connected the leads to the battery, but I've not connected the leads to the power pack itself. I'm going to try and do this really smoothly and quickly. So I'm going to get out, I'm going to shut the door, you'll hear it shutting, and then I'm going to connect it up, quickly lock and unlock the doors to undo the immobiliser, and then try and start her. So fingers crossed, darlings, here we go. Right, immobiliser, start. Bugger all, nothing, not a sausage. What the hell's going on? Nothing. Right, central locking worked that time, so we might have power. Quickly do the immobiliser. Wrong way round. I've got something to the ignition barrel. Come on, start, you swine. Oh! So near, and yet so far. And that's it. The top don is dead. Bloody hell. Okay, I've got a feeling the battery might be goosed. But let's see if we can save it. Good old minge bag. Started first turn of the key, bless her. After a couple of months. Sounding good too. Needs a clean. Oh, peace. It's coming down now. Hello, my lovelies. Right. Driving to work on a Thursday, does that ring a bell? Look, I cleaned this bloody car. I've cleaned this car today, inside and outside. And it's dirty. I'm looking at the glass. Oh, that's a problem with living near a main road. And it's because we're close to the road here. The cars parked further down, they don't suffer as badly. And obviously the car in the pits round the back doesn't suffer at all. Oh, that's all. I'm going to whiz back in and get a cloth. I sense I'm going to need a cloth. She's sounding a little bit spluttery. Right. Oh, bloody hell, look at the state of that. I put some nice, expensive Autoglim rubber and vinyl on the interior, but on the passenger door I had it open in the rain and it's mixed with the stuff and left a kind of mildewy thing. Oh, we'll sort that. And the windscreen, oh, it's just deploying my glass cloth here. Thank you, Neil. Neil gave me this glass cloth. Right, let's get off, shall we? Here we go. Right, temperature check, darlings. Get ready. 11 degrees. Look at this. Time check, it is 4:45. Hello, YouTube. It's sunny. It looks really cheerful, doesn't it? I can't remember when I last saw the blue sky. Well, I can. It was on Monday in Llandudno. Oh no, it would have been on Tuesday driving from Llandudno. That would have been the last time. Titty. The Audi Titty. Oh, nothing coming. I can go really, can't I? Yes, this is nice and cheerful. So, it's not really been a bad day, I don't think. I'm going to tweak the heater down. Yeah, let's take you down a bit. There we are. Oh, fuel. I must get fuel tonight. Yeah, so it's not been a bad day, really. All the cars have had a bit of love. Right, let's start with this one that we are driving. Well, Mimi has been cleaned inside and outside with the posh stuff. She's had the she's had the Autoglim wax shampoo. She's had her innards polished up. I'll sort that passenger door, that won't be a problem. Oh, RAC. Why don't you pull in? Well, you could have pulled in there when it was wider, you bearded twerp, couldn't you? But no, you're in a rush, aren't you? When's an RAC man ever in a rush? They never get there within 24 hours of you calling them out. And that, darlings, is why I am with the AA. Oh, yes. What was it? Right, so Mimi here, she's had a good wash outside and she's had her innards pretted up somewhat. Oh, and I've sorted some other stuff in there as well. Just silly little things like finding homes for the handbooks and the umbrella, things like that, so that they're where they now should be, and indeed are. So that's all good. Right, Officer Crabtree, we've made sure that well, he's had his wheels turned over. We know that he starts. We know that the battery is excellent, and we know he's still pulling to the right, and we know he needs new tyres. I've been on to my normal tyre supplier, had a look at the prices, had a look at the selection, and I think I know where I'm going to go with those, and I will I'll get those booked for next week, and I'll do what I did last time with Stigma. I'll get them to come out and fit them as a mobile service, because you know I hate going into town or through town or near town or out of the cottage, full stop. No, that's not true. There are many places I love going to. So yeah, so that's Crabbers. I didn't order the rear windscreen wiper. I need to do that, and I need to remember the other thing that I planned to order for him, and I can't remember for the bleeding life of me. But I will do in time. I probably need to drive them again, and then I'll be reminded of what it was that I thought, oh, I must get that. Right, what else? Okay, Yvette Carte Blanche. Yeah, we couldn't start her, could we? But I've done what I should have done in the very first place. I've taken the battery off, and it's on a trickle charge, so it can have a 24-hour... Is he having a piss? You dirty bastard, sir. I do apologise to any ladies watching this who might have seen that gentleman pointing Percy at the policeman. Where was I? Yeah, so Yvette's battery's on a trickle charge. We'll bang that back on tomorrow. Take Yvette out for a drive. If I could have done it today, I was going to take her to work, but never mind. Oh, and lastly but not leastly, Melanie Minchbag. And I just remembered that Melanie Minchbag isn't her real name, except it kind of is now. Her real name was Betty Blue, because there was a history of calling convertibles Betty. There was Black Betty, the Unos Roadster. Then there was Betty Ford, my little street KA, or sport KA, street KA, wasn't it? Street cat. Yeah, that died of terminal rust. Sent it in for welding, and they said, well, we would weld it, but there's nothing to weld to. They do rot, those things. So yeah, so I thought, well, I'll carry on the tradition and call her Betty Blue. But I think it was that first or second time I drove her and I called her Minchbag by accident, or Melanie Minchbag, and that's just stuck, hasn't it? So that's it, she's Minchbag now. Anyway, bless her, God knows when I last started her. If you remember, I put a brand new battery on her, started first turn of the key. Oh, that's a nice sky, isn't it? Yeah, she started first turn of the key, came up to temperature, no problem at all. She'd got a little bit mouldy inside. I've cleaned the worst of that off. She doesn't have an MOT currently, and she has a flat tyre, and she has that alternator issue. The alternator regulator needs replacing, or probably easier to just do the whole thing. So yeah, there's work to be done there to get her ready for spring, but the other three should be okay. So, oh, and that is my fuel light just come on. So I'm feeling quite virtuous that I've attended to all the cars, all in the space of one day, and yeah, we will carry on doing what needs to be done. So on that note, darlings, I am going to bugger off and listen to some music and enjoy this drive to work in, oh, it's gone down to 10 degrees, but in 10 degrees comfort with a blue sky. Lovely. Greetings, Honourable Bridge. Oh, hello. Beer delivery time. Not a problem. Pop him behind. Right then, darlings, time to go in and see what's what. Here we go then, darlings, all set up for another evening. Might be a quiet one tonight. Couldn't grumble. Yesterday was good, but we've only got 2 tables booked tonight. So, yep, you never know who's going to walk in, of course, but we shall see. That's service finished and all ready for tomorrow's service. Just need to hoover. Oh look, there's me. Right, my lovelies, on our way home. That was a better night than expected. I thought tonight might be a complete washout, and honestly, in terms of takeaways, it really was. But the restaurant was okay. Yeah, well, actually the restaurant was quite good for a Thursday, so take that. It is 11 degrees. Oh no, it's just gone down to 10. I managed to get some fuel. I've got half a tank of fuel. And that's about it for tonight, really. In terms of news, anyway. Nothing else of any great importance to tell you, so I think I'll just toddle off, listen to a bit of my daily music playlist, and I'll be back to say goodnight. Okay then, darlings. Oh, you're very out of focus there, aren't you? Focus, damn you. That's more like it. Right, oh, what was that? Oh, it was a dog walker. Goodness mate, I wondered what that was for a minute. Little tricky, this junction. Probably easier at night because you can see the headlamps even though you can't see the car. Okay, my lovelies, thank you for your company on today's daily diary video. Really wouldn't be the same without you. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a joyful day ahead, or at the very least a manageable day ahead. Still feels like a little bit of magic coming home to Windy Bum. A little bit of magic. Here we are, look. Fantastic. Right then, darlings. Much love from me. Can't wait to see you next time.